Here
Boom.
we are live! Hooray, hooray, hooray!
Hey everyone, it's Peter and Eunice here, and we're coming to you live tonight. It's very exciting because we have two guests who's very dear to us, PB and Josh, and they are our amazing coaches, and they are actually the one that introduced this amazing business with us about when was that? 3-4 months ago.
3 or 4 months ago, and they're also our mentors.
Yep.
And just to kind of give you a little insight, Josh and I go way back, many centuries ago. We've known each other since we were kids, and I can say I have a lot of respect for this man, a lot of love for this man, and then a woman that's next to him, PB. She's amazing. We've fallen in love with her ever since when they met and they got married. She's awesome, and as coaches and mentors, they've been amazing. So we're hoping that you guys will get an opportunity to get to know them tonight and to learn about them as well. Maybe something Josh will share that I don't know anything about that I'll find out. And it'll who knows? But this is going to be a fun night.
Yes. So a little bit of a background. So about 3 months ago, actually, when was this? We've been seeing Josh and PB post and share this amazing business online on their Facebook page for maybe a year now. And so Peter and I would watch their videos and their posts, and we're just really happy to see, all the success that they had. And then all of a sudden we're like, wait, what are they doing? So we became really curious. And then Peter reached out to Josh. And then in
Yeah, and
July?
I basically,
July or
I
August?
reached out to him and I asked him, what are you guys doing? He goes, what are we doing? What? And so I said, what are you guys, you're posting stuff on? And this is a man I've never seen post anything on social media before in my life. So seeing him doing that, I was like, what is it that you guys do? I was like, well, how about we'll talk about it one day? And he just kind of left me hanging. Until we finally ran into him and met up with them in their town where they live, and
Disney World.
Well, yeah, at Disney World in Florida. So they don't live in Disney World, but they live close enough to it. But that's when they actually shared this business that they're in. And I have to say, we bought in, and next thing you know, we became proud business owners alongside with them. So yeah, we're enjoying it. We're loving this ride.
Yeah, and so we wanted to interview them to share so that they can share their amazing journey in this business.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are going to be very inspired because even me and Peter are very inspired about their journey and where they came, how they started. So perhaps we'll begin.
Yeah. And if any of you guys are watching out there, which I don't know how many about, but if you guys are watching out there and you guys are you tend to tear up by really good stories. Get a box of tissue and put it next to you.
I thought you guys say tonight will be a fun night.
It's gonna be a fun and inspiring night.
I realized, guys, that I didn't charge my laptop. So right now I realized, oh no, wait, I'm like 30%.
Yep. I'm just fumbling around the desk trying to find the plug. We're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, perfect. So let's ask him the questions. Actually, yeah. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Sure. Yeah.
We can. Yes. So I'm Josh. This is PB, my wife here. We're PB and J. You can say that.
PB and J, and we got married on National PB and J Day.
We were there.
Unplanned, and Pete was one of our best men there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The groomsmen, right? Yeah.
Groomsmen,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
fun.
guys, yes, so PB, I am a registered nurse. I work in the intensive care unit for the last 15 years. Very, very well-known hospital in California, which I love. Josh here, he, in Florida, do like Airbnb, manage Airbnb, real estate investing, while I am in California working two nursing job because we have multiple family responsibility that we support my parents here and my sibling back home in Vietnam. So yes, working two nursing job, I were earning for the last 5 years between 280,000 to 290,000 per year because two nursing job and I feel burnt out. Literally, not enough sleep, feel zombie, not enough time for family. And last year, how many times I see you?
We saw each other for a total of 4 weeks last year. That was 4 visits of a week each. And that was, I think, she came home to Florida twice.
Yeah.
That's it. So 2 weeks for the whole year she was home, and twice I went out to California to see her. That's all we saw each other.
Yes,
For the whole
guys.
year.
Yeah, because at the nurse, people ask me, hey, you're a nurse, you work two jobs, you make really good money, like over $250,000 per year. So why you need to work so much and why you have no time? Because we want more, right? Because we have so many family to support. So we got into some very bad investment, clean out, out saving, max out, literally like almost 10 credit card debt, like over 6 figure that we owe in consumer debt. We owe taxes to the IRS just because work overtime, you get more taxes, right? But then I need the money, so I don't pay taxes while I work. I wait until the end of the year, then we owe a lot of taxes. So because of all the spiral issue that we have, I have no life. I work my butt off, 12 to 16-hour shift. Sometimes I work 2 weeks straight, no day off. And the moment that I told myself this is enough, last year, October last year, it's a flu season, right? And for my parents in the 70-year-old, the doctor somehow told them to have 3 vaccines. If you got a flu vaccine, you can be sick, right? You can be fever, you can get knocked you out. Elderly people, now they give them 3 vaccines for lung vaccine and flu vaccine and one more, I don't remember.
All at once, yeah.
Yeah, so like crazy. So knock them all out. 2 of them lay in bed, in and out, semi-coma, cannot eat, cannot drink, right? And I remember when I came to my mom's bedside, and I told her, I said, Mom, I'm going to go to work right now. So she was diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, couldn't eat, couldn't drink. So she opened her eyes slowly, looked at me. Shit, Peter, you tell tissue, I don't want to cry today. Supposed to be happy. Yes, guy. But I remember when I come to her bedside and I told her like, hey, Mom, I'm going to work right now. And she was so tired, so lethargic, and she opened her eye and looked at me, and she closed her eye and continued to be sleeping. And I went to the hospital, went to work, gave my best care to my patient, which I love, but I feel heartbroken. I feel so guilty and I feel so ashamed at the oldest daughter and at the only nurse in the family. But I could not be there for my parents when they needed me the most. So that's the moment that I tell myself there must be another way because I cannot continue working nonstop, trading time for money and drowning in debt. That's when we look into this online business from a friend. You want to show them?
Yeah, and also there was a time when our Airbnb business that we have here, I've got it very, very automated, but there's still a lot of interaction with guests and fixing problems and things like that. But we have handymen, we have people that we can call and send daytime, nighttime. When we lost a bunch of money in one of those bad investments, we couldn't afford to pay people anymore. Yeah. So I'm the one running around fixing things day, night, or whatever. And while I'm running around taking care of our properties, I'm just, all I could do is look at what she's going through in California, but I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't leave. I was tied to this location here.
Mhm.
Now, we've done a lot of real estate investing training, and we've met a lot of people, and a couple there, these two sisters that we've gotten to know that we're also going through some of the same real estate classes that we did. And they started sharing some posts, forwarding some posts, right, of another sister of theirs who was making all this money online.
Yeah. And I think we can share until they ask the next question.
Oh, let them start asking questions.
Actually have it like
The next question was,
how did you discover this business opportunities? This is the best that time that you're already sharing.
Yeah, this is it. So they're forwarding, they're sharing their sister's posts on Facebook, and she's a single mom. She's working full time. She's working overtime. She's working a lot to take care of her kids. Taking care of 3 kids as a single mom living in San Francisco, it's expensive.
yes.
Yeah.
So she's working all the overtime she can, and it's just not enough. But then she has this online business, and she's getting checks. She didn't have a lot of time. She's putting the kids to bed at night, and then afterwards, late at night, spending a little bit of time. Then the next day she'll go to work, and then on a break, she'll spend a little bit of time in her business. That's not a lot of time to build a business, but here she is showing her checks that she's making.
Right.
Check.
So-
About check, guys. I have all of the check that we got today, and I'm not even open yet. So she shared in the check and said, "Oh, what's she doing? I want
Yeah.
some of that." So here I am.
Yeah, she's sharing these checks without having a lot of time to spend on it. And she kept talking about these automated systems that are helping her do that. Well, we needed that. We needed something because
Yeah.
we didn't have much time either. We were
Right.
working around the clock. I'm concerned about her health. She's working 12 to 16 hours a night, sometimes for a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. And then daytime when she should be sleeping.
Yeah.
She's in a crowded apartment, and that makes it hard to sleep. And she was also taking care of her parents during the day. She's not sleeping. I'm concerned about her health. So this came at a good time. And this person that was, that we saw sharing all the checks, she was happy at the same time, and it was working, and she had passive income coming in, and it was getting to the point where this little part-time income online was exceeding the income that she was getting as a full-time engineer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was in the business for not even a year at that
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah, so we want it. So when we reaching out, say, hey, on the check you have, are they real? Are they scam? And people checks, right? See, have check like here on the check that I opened already, and I'm not even signed yet, and I have more. So all of the check that she have, literally it helped her big time, because she worked by herself and with a bunch of like 3 different kids, right, guys?
Yeah.
So when I find out that when you do this business, you need to register, you have to pay taxes. And if you register with the government and pay taxes, that's 100% legal. And when we join the community, oh my God, doctor, even do this business, firefighter, nurses, teacher, all the professional people, like we trusted, and they do this business online because this is they call work smart, not hard, right?
Yeah.
I said, what? The doctor even do this business. Like they smart people, they make a lot of money and they still do this business. So I want to do that too.
Yeah.
And truly, truly blessing for us.
Yeah. So moving on to the next question, and I noticed that we skipped out on a word there. It looks like, but share with us your progress with this business.
Yeah, so our progress in the business, we've been in the business for a little over a year and 2 months now. And, starting off just like any business, you don't expect to make a lot of money. You invest money and you're trying to recoup that and build something. But we started off making about $3,000 a month right away in the very beginning. And we're doing this, not even living together. Again, she's in California, I'm in Florida. And we were, when we would do anything online, it would be on a program like this where we're in separate windows, right? And over and over, if you saw any of our videos last year from October, November, December, January, February, I kept saying that our mission is to bring my wife home.
Yay!
I used to say that over and over again.
Yeah.
So, a couple grand, $3,000 a month in the beginning. Our fifth month in the business was our first 5-figure month. Okay.
Yeah, over $15,000.
Made a little over $15,000, and that was also the month that we retired her from her nursing career.
I flew home.
Yes,
first.
you did.
Okay.
She actually, so March 1st of this year, she flew back to Florida. It was her first time coming home. We can actually be together since we started the business. It's been 5 months.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot longer than that since we've even seen each other.
And it's been so nice. It's been so nice to be able to go to grocery store and buy, grocery with your husband. Because thing that you guys take for granted, truly. Yeah, you think that's like normal thing with husband and wife, but for us, we fought apart for almost a year. So it's so nice to be able to cuddling together, to go to movie together, to go to grocery together. And that's in the month that we make over $15,000 that month. That we only do part-time. Why I still working my full-time job, right? Yep. So the day that I supposed to fly back to go to work, what happened?
Yeah, this was a 12-day visit. She was home for 12 days, which at the time was a long time.
That's the longest time.
Normally it's a week.
Yeah.
So March 12th, and she's all packed and checked in for her flight and a couple hours away from driving her to the airport. But we had been talking too, okay, we were able to build this business the way we have in the last 5 months, just working remotely from each other and part-time. And it's working, and we're making money.
The system works.
The system works. We're working the system, and we're just following the training and doing what our mentors have taught us. So what can we achieve if we're together the whole time and we do this on a full-time basis? And anyways, she told me just a couple hours before we go to the airport, she told me that she had messaged her hospital and resigned and canceled her flight.
Wow.
So I have been enjoying bot-free live at 8:45 for the last 8 months. So nice. Don't have to wake up to the alarm clock. Don't have to stuck in traffic. Don't have to work 12 to 16 hours. And we be together. And that is really, really nice. And now, because we are both retired now from our regular job, we travel more. We earn much more, travel more, and we have more time for each other and for our family. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we've been selling the properties that we had. So we're completely out of the Airbnb business. Right?
Oh, okay.
We're done. We don't do any of that anymore. We help PB's sister manage a property that she owns here a little bit, but it's not even Airbnb. And 2 years ago, we went to Vietnam. We were there for 5 weeks.
Oh, wow.
From the end of December to the beginning of February. We were there for 5 weeks. And that's a busy time for Airbnb in Florida because that's winter time, but over here it feels like spring, right? So people like to travel here. And I have a lot of automation in the business, but it still requires a lot. If something breaks or fixes, or a guest, my code doesn't work on the door, or house cleaner goes to clean and says, something's broken, or anyway, Vietnam's 12 hours ahead of Florida. So at check-in time, 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, it's 4 in the morning over in Vietnam. And that's when I need to be available for people. For 5 weeks in Vietnam, I didn't sleep at night.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And then during the day, I'm tired. I can sleep a little bit, but I'm trying to do stuff with family.
Yeah.
That was 5 weeks of that, not sleeping at night. This year, since PB's retired, we spent a week in Tokyo. We
Mhm.
spent a week in Okinawa. We spent about 5 or 6 days in Vancouver. We spent
10 days
about
in
10
Paris.
days in Paris. And
Yeah.
then the week in Mexico, I slept just fine at night. I didn't have any Airbnbs to worry about at all.
All
you
thanks
know?
to this business,
Yeah.
All thanks to this amazing
'Cause-
business.
This is our office right here.
Right?
This
Yeah.
is our office. That's it.
Yeah, and you know, and it's kind of interesting that when I hear you guys' story, and I hear about PB before she gets on that flight, right after the 12 days of being there with you, Josh, and she just lets you know, say, hey, I sent I texted my manager and told him I'm out. What was your response?
So I didn't. We had talked about it, but I didn't expect her to do it. Because she was going to fly home and work a couple of weeks, and then she was actually going to come back with the whole family, mom, dad, siblings, and everybody about 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to happen, and I was shocked. It was a kind of a scary moment,
Sure.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, I was happy because moments after that, we went out in the front yard and made a video.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You've seen the video. You've seen that video.
Yeah.
And you know what because I'm going to say, being in healthcare, both of us being in healthcare, you know, PB, it's not easy to make that kind of decision, right? You know, we've built this career and we've worked hard on this career, right? All of this time of all the schooling and everything. And then you're also been in that hospital for a long time, and all of a sudden you give it up, right?
Yeah.
And so it's it's not that you don't like what you do as an RN, but I hear you where you're saying, you know, the time freedom and just being very tired. You know, being in healthcare, it can be really, you know, emotionally and physically draining. You know, you take care of people at their most vulnerable time of their life, and as much as, like, for me myself, you know how much I love being a nurse practitioner, but there are days when I'm like, oh Lord, please help me.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I mean, so and when I found out that you're retired, I was like, I told Peter, I'm like, what is she doing? I know what they're doing. How did she retire? You know,
yeah, I
so
know.
early?
We're
Yeah.
waiting for that by the way moment ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I hear you because as a nurse, we have that fulfillment when we make a difference in the patient life.
Yes.
You know, they were so sick. We help them to get better, to be able to go home with their family. We feel fulfillment, right? So that is the part that I miss in nursing. I don't miss the hard work, the stress, the emotional. I work in ICU units. Sometimes, like the whole day, I will purely want a try because I cannot leave my patient, right?
Right.
So literally, you don't take care of yourself. All you do is take care of people,
Yeah.
and then take care of family. Like I have nothing for me. Literally, I have no life.
Yeah.
So I don't miss in that. But I got fulfillment with this online business. So now I help so many family. I don't stuck in one location, in one unit, one hospital, but I help thousands of people worldwide because this online business is so global. And you know, I don't know if you know this. This is the legacy building that you can pass it on. So I can help a parent, they can pass it on this business for their children, for their grandchildren, for grandkids, for generation to come. So the help and the thing that I can help out there is far beyond what I can do at the bedside. So
Yeah.
I truly feel fulfillment, and I love what I do now because we can help more. Love it. and I love family time too.
Yeah, and you know what you mentioned earlier about, like, you know, also feeling guilty when your family's sick and then you have to leave them, right? I think that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons too that, you know, for the past couple of years of looking for ways to earn extra income from home. You know, we have 2 kids, and you know, there are times when they get sick, and you know, sometimes when they, you know, tell me like, mommy, can you stay home? And there are times when I stay home with them. You know, my mom is here to help, Peter is here to help them out, but it is kind of like you have that mom guilt of, like, you know, I'm leaving my kids, right? And they're sick. and then I can't focus at work because I think about them, and that I sometimes they just need that mom, they need mommy to be there for
Yeah.
them. And so I do feel guilty that when, I have to leave them and then take care of other people, right? And so we focus so much on taking care of, our patients, and then sometimes we forget about ourselves, and we have to also, leave our family. So that's what's heartbreaking being in the healthcare field. And so yeah, I could totally relate to that.
And thinking about this, right? You have two girls,
Yeah.
they beautiful and they grow up so fast,
Mm-hmm.
right? And most of the time you spend with your work. You don't have much time with your kids, and time go by, that childhood, that grow up time, you don't be there for them. And I remember you told me when we met you in Disney World, and you got home, you got sick, right?
Yeah.
And then because you got sick, and then now you have time more with your kids, and you pack their lunch, you took them to school,
Yes.
and they say, mommy, so good, mommy, right? You missing that moment, and
Yes.
you missing those moments for a year.
Yeah, and they were
Right.
so happy that I could drop them off, I can pick them up, and then that's when I realized, wow, I've been gone. Like I've been gone all this time,
Mm-hmm.
and and I'm, we're very grateful that Peter is able to drop the kids off, and they love also having that dad, but it's different when it's like, okay, mom has never done this, and so it's a different kind of feeling for them when I started doing it when we were. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I have that flexibility, it's kind of like, I still miss out on some of the milestones of my kids, right? And I know there are families out there that may feel the same way. They may have all this flexibility to be able to adjust their schedule, to be able to accommodate taking their kids on field trips, or taking them to school, picking them up from school, or taking them on activities and birthday parties. But what about the important times? What about the times that, when they wake up in the middle of the night and they just want to cuddle with mom or dad because they had a bad dream, right? And then you're worried about like whether I'm going to get enough sleep before I have to get up in the morning to go to work. So it's just like, having that flexibility, I think it's huge, and it's the same for you, PB, and Josh. I mean, have that flexibility to be able to go on your vacations, have meals together, spend time with, and actually be able to travel back to California or wherever your parents are, to be able to spend time with them and not worry about like, oh, I have an Airbnb I got to take care of, or I have to show up to the floor at the hospital to be able to take care of my patient, right? It's an amazing business. I mean, we've been in it no more than 3 months. So, I mean, just being a part of it, it's like I see so much flexibility and so much opportunities. It's amazing, but yet it can be scary because it's a slow process.
I mean, it's always scary in the beginning when it's something that you've never done.
Yeah.
But what I encourage people and everyone who's watching right now is you got to get out of your comfort zone. Growth happens when you get out of your comfort zone. So what we're doing right now, like going live and things like that, this is kind of part of the growth that I actually was very happy about, because I've done presentations to nurses and things like that for hundreds of nurses, and I'm comfortable with that. I still I would still get nervous, but going live on social media, showing your face, it's a different kind of thing. But then as we do it more and more often, I think that's part of the personal growth that I am getting, just having this business.
So talk about that, right? We are nurses. We are healthcare provider here in real estate business. We are not a salesperson. But the beauty of our online business, we have service, we have product, but we don't have to sell, because the system is run on automation 24/7 to do the selling for us. So when I wake up, you got cash in my bank, and when I go home for my mail check, you got check from your bank, right?
Our checks too.
Where's the check?
Their interview.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is their interview, but I can.
No, but I wanted to show you. See, the thing, like even you guys only a couple months in the business, but the result is sure, because the beauty of the system that run 24/7. So we nurse it. We work 12, sometimes 16, right? You have a couple hours with family. You get some hours sleep. But we did online business. We have 4 stream of income that you can earn, and the system is run 24/7. That's the amazing thing, because everybody have 24 hours, but if you can earn money 24 hours a day,
Yep.
Yeah.
how your life can be transformed. Yes.
Wow. So yeah, of PB and Josh, we are sincerely grateful for you guys introducing the business to us and bringing us in and allowing us to become your business partners, as well as not just only that, but just close, very good friends and family members, essentially. So, we just thank you for that. And we appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys have been an inspiration for us. And we're hoping to one day be inspirational to others as well. And that,
You guys already are.
Yeah.
You guys already are. Yeah. You guys have been amazing. Your work ethics have been so amazing, and you inspire people already in our community. Yeah, just by showing up, just share. That's so amazing. So I saw the question there. Is there anything else we want to share with our audience?
yeah.
Honestly, guys, thinking about this, imagine you have an online business that run in the background 24/7 for you, help you to earn 4 extra stream of income. In the next couple of years, you'll be able to cut back on your work hour or even retire early. How that feel? How that freedom that you have with your family? Like for us now, we experience that, and it was so amazing. Now I'm cut back 20 years of my life working and building someone else's dream. Now I have more family time. We earn much more. Like literally, we make money like double, triple than my nursing salary. And we have more family time. We happier. We healthier. And the one thing is now we building our dream and our legacy so that my family will be taken care of. So, and for generation to come, truly, right?
Yeah.
So can your career, can your license, certification, whatever you have with your job right now, can you pass on to your kid, right? And can you retire for the next 2, 3, 4 years, right? You can't.
Right.
And you miss out so much of the milestone of your children, family time, recent moment. And I didn't know that. I didn't know, okay, I work, I need money, right? So I work. But I didn't know that all I do is building somebody else empire. But now I have all the time in the world. Tomorrow is not promised. We healthcare provider, we know that. Tomorrow is not promised. What can you do today so that you can secure your family financial for generation to come? This business came. So take action today. Start with the complimentary webinar. Check it out to see if this is for you. And honestly, guys, you cannot find another nurse out there that can retire at age 45 and happier. So, and Pete and Eunice will be follow the footsteps within the next year or even sooner, because you guys so fast.
Anything from you, Josh?
Yeah, it's a lot of us know it's not easy building a business, but this is a business that you don't have to build because it's there, it's done for you, okay? And it's a proven system. All we do is teach you how to take just your own personal story and market that as your brand, and then watch the automated systems take over from there. We do the fun part, and the heavy lifting is done for you. Anybody can do this.
Yeah, anybody can do this. Yep.
So hey, so guys, I mean, we're doing our live. It's been over almost what?
30 almost
Almost
35 minutes
So
already.
this has been awesome. This has been fun, and there's been a small little tearjerker. It was good. I mean, I love it because we all have a story. We all have a story within ourselves, and that story is what drives us to do what we're doing today. So, if you guys are interested and wanting to know more, you have our contact information. You have PB and Josh's contact information. You have our information that you can reach out to. Please reach out to us, and we would love to walk you guys through whatever you need, talk more, and share more, as well as help you in the process. We're here for you guys, because I mean, we have PBS, a former nurse, no longer a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And Josh, the retired real estate individual, and Venus here, who's a nurse practitioner. Myself, I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. And yeah, we do a lot of work helping others. I mean, and now we want to help you guys in a way, in a sense, to not only to build a legacy, but also to have that future set up for yourself to be able to enjoy your time with your family, with each other, and travel and have a blast and eat tons of food, I assume.
Yeah, truly. Life is more beautiful when you can have extra 4 stream of income on automation 24/7.
Yes.
Literally, check it out, guys. You will be so blessed. This is truly God sent, and this is the divine appointment. And reaching out to Pete and Eunice, they are amazing. You guys put in good hands. And God bless all of us.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you, PB and Josh, for giving us your time.
Yeah,
I really
and
appreciate
It was
Yeah,
fun. Thank you so much,
absolutely.
guys.
Yes.
this is actually really fun. It's nice.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
before we go, I'm going to wave in this.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, let's
Open this, yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
So, guys,
It right.
There you go.
yep.
There you go.
So,
See it. Yep.
yep. So this is for extra stream of income that you can earn, right? So check it out, and we can't wait to share this amazing blessing with you. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pete and Eunice.
yeah.
No, thank you, PB and Josh, and thank you to everyone out there that was able to join
Joined
us
us. Yep.
and
Yeah.
be a part of this interview or webinar. I don't know what we want to call it.
Yeah, thank you for all of you who watch us, and I hope you were encouraged, and as always, God bless you as you follow your dreams. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye. God bless you.
Bye.
Thank you.